Hey guys, Michael Stilwell here from Stilwell Pianos in Mesa, Arizona, and I'm so excited to be sitting here with the Fletchers. I got Kathy and Daniel Fletcher here, and we got a big announcement for you guys. We are hosting the first online piano competition that we've ever done. It's probably the first one that I've ever heard about, and we're throwing down some serious coin for these prizes. So we've broken these things into different categories. We have an advanced category, which is ages 15 to 19, and the first prize for that category is $850. And the second prize for that category is $600. And then we also have an intermediate category, which is ages 8 to 14. And the first prize for that is $700, and the second prize for that is $400. We kind of got together, we figured that, hey, we're all locked inside right now, and one thing that's really getting impacted is competitions and recitals. So we spend all this time teaching our kids and training our kids to be these awesome pianists, and right now they're just kind of losing out on these competitions and showing the world that they really can do. So we figured, what better way to do this than to bring these competitions into their houses and inspire these kids to create, to learn these difficult pieces, and to master their craft. So I'm going to turn it over to Kathy here. So Kathy and Daniel Fletcher are old friends of ours. We've been working with them for over 10 years. They're local piano teachers, but they're way, way more than that. They've had extensive experience with education, competitions, but I'm going to ask them a few questions. So Kathy, tell me a little bit about your experience in hosting events, and I know your experience with ASU and all that, so tell us a little bit about your experience with this.
Sure. Daniel and I have been in Tennessee for a long time, doing lots of competition judging, and we've also done some judging here in Arizona. While I was working at ASU, and I was the founding executive director of the International Piano Competition. So it continues today, and Dr. Meyer is doing a wonderful job. This is obviously not on that scale,
right?
But our piano our piano students, our personal students, are all doing Zoom lessons with us. So we're watching them in their houses with their regular pianos and their digital pianos, and thinking, we need for these kids to perform. Right. So we actually had a little Zoo-cital, we called it, over Zoom, and it would be great if everybody could experience that, the kids all around the world. And so I think this is a really wonderful idea.
Awesome. And so Daniel, you picked the songs or the pieces for this. So can you tell us a little bit about what you picked for?
For the intermediate players, I selected a Sonatina by Clementi, and a romantic piece by Robert Schumann. Both pieces, the Sonatina in F major, Opus 36, number 4, is not as often played perhaps as number 1, Opus 36, number 1, and it's got some cool places in it. It has sort of an ostinato bass. It's got a little sort of a jazzy thing. I've always liked that particular one. There are 12 of them. This is the 4th. The first loss is from album For the Young by Robert Schumann. Beautiful piece. Robert Schumann gives you a lot of opportunity for interpretation, and also he had a number of children, so I think there's something working there when it comes to young people and making music. The advanced players from 15 to 19, I chose Arabesque by Claude Debussy. Difficult enough, really. It's a concert piece. It can be played in Carnegie Hall by anyone. There are 2 arabesques. This is the first one, and it gets played probably more than the other. It has some interesting rhythms in it. It also is long enough and has enough sections that will give the player a challenge when it comes to having contrasts. The Waltz in C-sharp minor of Frédéric Chopin is an old favorite, and it gives you some room once again to be creative. You have to have a little bit of technique to play it, and a lot of style and finesse, I would say. We're looking for someone who is special. When you judge a piano competition at any level, particularly high levels, everybody plays well, but we're looking for that special thing. So we'll still be looking for that when we listen to these. And
so you gave 2 songs for advanced and 2 songs for intermediate.
Exactly.
So they pick
one of them,
okay.
And then their second piece is their choice.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay. And so that's for round 1.
Correct.
Okay. And then we also have pieces for round 2.
Correct.
Right. Okay. So tell me, what are the dates as far as the deadline as far as round 1?
Round 1, everything has to be uploaded by August 10th.
Okay.
And the students who are encouraged or invited to come to round 2 will know by August 14th.
Okay.
And online they'll see the required pieces for round 2 as well.
Okay.
And
So
then
those will be announced.
right.
Okay.
And then the deadline for round 2 submissions, August 24th.
Okay.
And then they find the first winners, the first and second place in each of the categories will be announced September 7th.
September 7th. Awesome. Cool. Well, guys, if you guys have any questions about this particular contest or anything else, always feel free to shoot me an email at michael@stilwellpianos.com. But we are so excited, guys. This is going to be awesome, and I just can't wait to see how you guys play. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.